Hello and welcome in the practical JavaScript session. So here in this particular session, I will be talking about my next requirement, and that is the toggle all feature. Okay. So as you can see on the screen itself, that my requirement is if everything is true, make everything false, otherwise make everything true. What does it mean? Let me tell you about this. Okay. So as you can see this particular thing, when I'm displaying the issues, I have issues available over here. And in the last discussion, in the last requirement that I have discussed about, that is toggle complete feature. So what I was doing when I was giving one index value, that particular issue was completed, and that completed status, completed issue was displayed in the form of X over here. So if it is displaying X, it means this particular issue is completed. Otherwise, right now, as you can see, the completed status of both the issues are false. Okay. So what is my next requirement? I just want to create one function, that is toggle all, and this particular function will be having this toggle all feature, that whenever I'll be calling it, so it will be creating, it will first check that whether all the issues are completed. If all the issues are completed, it will make incomplete, and if all the issues are incomplete, then it is going to make them complete. Okay. So let us see in code how exactly this particular feature will be implemented. So here what I will be doing, here I will be creating very first toggle all method, and it is going to be a function. It is not going to require any argument. Now in this thing, see what exactly you need to do. Very first thing is you will be finding out the total issues. Okay. So how you are going to find out the total issues? It is very simple. You will say var, then you will say total issues, and it is very simple to find out. Okay. This you can see what is the length of this particular issues array. So this is this dot issues dot length. So this way you will be finding out the total the total issues available. Now next thing is we need to do this particular logic. So let me just write this logic first for you, then you will be understanding. So the logic is get the total completed issues. Okay. Once you will be getting the total completed issues, then you have cases available. Okay. So what is the case one? Case one is something like this, that if all issues are completed, okay, so make them incomplete. And case two is otherwise make them complete. Okay. So now see how you will be implementing this particular logic. So very first you would like to have the total number of completed issues. Okay. So how you will be getting the total number of completed issues? It's very simple. You will require one for loop over here, and this way you will be searching out all the issues. So you are starting with the 0th position, then you will say total issues. So total issues are available over here, right? This you can use. So you can say when I is less than this total issues, it is going to give you the length. Okay. And then you will be incrementing this by 1. Now with this, we can say we will be checking this completed status over here first. Okay. So we can say if this dot issues of I dot completed. If it is completed, it means if it is true, then what basically you want to do, you want to count the total number of completed issues in this case. So we can do one thing, we can just create one variable over here, that is var completed issues, and initially you can put 0 over here, and here you can say that if this completed is true, then you are incrementing the completed issues count. Okay. So this way your first thing is completed. You have got total number of completed issues. So this way you will be understanding the total number of completed things. Okay. Now the next thing is we have case 1, and case 1 is something like this, that you will be checking that if total issues are equal to the completed issues. Okay, total issues are equal to the completed issues. So it means that we are finding, let's say for example, here we have total issues as 3. Okay, and here we are getting this completed issues count as 3 as well. It means all the issues are completed. Okay, so in this particular case, what do I need to do? I need to make them incomplete. So all the issues you will be making the incomplete. So you will have to change the completed status from true to false, right, for all the issues. So in this case, what will happen? You will be requiring another for loop over here. So this same for loop you will be requiring over here. And inside the for loop itself, what you will be doing, you will be accessing each completed status, and then you will be saying as false. Okay. So this dot issues of I dot completed is equal to false. So this is what you need to put. Okay, so this is my first case that is completed. Now what is the next case? Again you will be having the else block into this, and again inside the else you will require the same loop. And here, in case if all the issues are complete, what we say, it is not completed, right? It means if all the issues are false, then you are going to make them true. Okay, so this is what the logic of this particular program. And once it is done, now what you will be doing, let me check. So here it is going to be the else, and this is the closing of your function. So before closing the function, you will say this dot display issue. Okay, this display issue you will be calling, otherwise you will not be able to see the difference. Okay, and you won't be able to see the list of issues available over here. So let us do one thing. Let me just go back here, let me refresh this, and now let us add issue list dot add issue. So let me add the issue 1. Similarly, issue list dot add issue, let us add issue 2. Okay, now when I'll say issue list dot toggle all, this feature I would like to use. So now see what will happen. Right now all the issues are incomplete. Okay, it means the completed status of all the issues are going to be false. So it should check the status first, and if all the issues are false, then it should make them true. Okay, now you can see over here it is making all the issues as true. Now let us run this once again. Now you can see it is making them false. Now check this as well, issue list dot toggle complete. Okay, and let's say I want to change the status here. Now here it is showing me that it is completed, and this particular issue is not completed. Okay, so if I run the toggle all over here, what it should do, it will first check that how many issues are over there, right? And if this particular issue is not completed, it should make it complete. Let me run. Now you see it is making it complete, right? And once again if you will run, now you can see it is making all the issues as incomplete. So this way this particular requirement is completed, and I hope you people would have been done this as well, and you might be understanding what exactly we are doing. So guys, in the next session we will be creating the UI part. So like up till now we have done all the operations related to the application. So as you can see over here, we have the operation related with display, related with add issue, change, delete, toggle complete, toggle all, everything is available. And all these issues are related to this particular object itself. So now you can see how we are binding all the properties inside one particular object. So now from the next session, what will be happening? This you can consider as a data layer. Now from the next session, you will be having your presentation layer, right? So that particular presentation layer again will be represented by one particular object over there. Okay, and that layer is going to communicate with this particular layer. So this way, this is something, I'm just talking about one software practice, software development practice. And this particular practice, you will be slowly understanding what exactly it is. So just stay tuned and keep watching. Thank you very much.